Every road tripper loves a treasure map. The movie National Treasure does a brilliant job feeding into our desire to seek out something precious, something lost, something that could change the world. We love the mystery of it, the anticipation of wondering what is around the next bend. While it has its corny moments, the idea of treasure hunting gripped me so tightly in that movie, right up to that magical moment when the torch light races through that cavernous underground room and it shines light on all those treasures of antiquity. Oh my gosh, it was such a rush and it gives me goosebumps every single time. Well, that same feeling inspires me to road trip. So hey, I'm Bing from WonderBing Travel, and today we are diving into part 4 of how to plan the perfect road trip in 2025. If you missed any of the previous videos, you can check them out here in the playlist, but know that this one can stand alone on its own as well, and you can catch up with the other ones later if you like. Today's super fun topic is building your treasure map. It's the best. Building your treasure is totally different than building mine. And that's the perfection of it. That's the beauty of the whole thing. You get to create what's meaningful and what's exciting for yourself. I'll give you examples of my own, but only to help you understand, because I want you to do you. If you're new here, you can likely tell already that my channel is different. Yes, I absolutely teach and share about all those practical things, the budgeting, the navigating, where to stay, where to sleep, all of those things. But the heart of a solo road trip for me is wonder. And I firmly believe that a road trip can be transformational, that it's not just a vacation. And a solo road trip provides us with an opportunity to seek freedom, to seek wonder, to find peace and joy, both in the world that we see through our windshield, but also within ourselves as we journey. And real quickly, I know that safety is often such a concern for people, especially when they're just starting out. I'm not ignoring that. And in fact, we're going to start even today with I want to give you my super simple guide to road trip safety so you can address those safety concerns just head on. So you can check the link here or down in the description below, download the guide, and it's yours forever. Now, let's build that treasure map. All right, so we're set up and we're ready to talk about a treasure map. So I do a treasure map of sorts every time I get ready to go on a road trip. It is the first step to sort of figuring it all out and putting together what I think of as a puzzle. And a treasure map is a beautiful image of something that's inspiring and exciting and holds some mystery as you're just trying to figure out where to go. It's really important to consider what's meaningful to you. Find places, to seek out places that hold meaning of some sort. And once you have that figured out, and then you're diving into your treasure map and figuring out where in this beautiful country do I want to go. A treasure map isn't honing in on things that you're going to definitely do. It's brainstorming, it's dream storming. So over the course of the last many months, especially during the winter, I give a lot of thought to where I might want to go. And eventually I pull the map out, but before I do that, I have been collecting and writing. I'm not very organized sometimes, let me just give you that confession, but I have Post-it notes of different sizes, different colors, with different ideas on them, things I've seen on TV, books that I've read that have informed my decisions and excitement about places that I'd like to visit. It might be a documentary. It might be a post on social media. I try not to use social media as my primary source for figuring out where I'm going to go, but certainly there is plenty of inspiration there. You just have to do a lot of due diligence and research to just make sure that what looks good on Instagram is actually as it is portrayed. My favorite is probably novels and other books, travelogues, people that have just a beautiful way of explaining a place that just makes me want to go so badly. I did a video a while back, you can check it out here, that I shared, I think 5 or 6 of my favorite authors who have inspired my travel. And I've gone to places they have written about specifically because I was so intrigued by the way that they wrote. So I have collected all of my different pieces of paper. One of the things that I did this year, which turned out to be really fun, was to get this butcher block paper and roll it out on the table so that I could scribble all over it. And then I highly recommend that you buy a really nice quality US map. My favorite one is the Now map, which is this one. I did a short video about it. I'll put the link here. You can grab it on Amazon. It's not expensive. It has a really nice coating so that it doesn't rip easily. It's two-sided, one with colors, one just more gray. And it's proven to be just a really nice size, rolls up easily. It's not the awkward folding kind of map. It just folds up. It comes in this little box right here. And like I said, it's called the Now map, the Now US map. And it also comes with all these cute little stickers. So I'm able to pin or stick a lot of the places that I was interested in going this summer. So highly recommend getting yourself a US map. Love the butcher block this year. I put that underneath it. And then I just started scribbling all over the place as I was thinking of more places, starting to sketch out a bit of an itinerary. I have my trusty notebook. Every year I use a composition book or a small notebook that is going to become my trip book. It starts out as a brainstorming book and it goes on the road with me. And then it's a great keepsake when I'm all done. I have moved on to a different notebook though. I swore I'd always use composition books. The English teacher in me has a hard time letting them go. I have so many of these and I will treasure them always because there's one for every trip. But this year I'm moving to these notebooks, and I'll put the link for them in the description as well. They're a little smaller, they're sturdier, so these are really nice, and they come in different colors, and I love them. So before I start even thinking about narrowing down where I want to go, I just start marking all of these places on the map and seeing if I can find a little bit of a flow to it all. And some of it is going to quickly show that it's way too far away, or it's not going to be for this trip, and it looks like most of the places I'm interested in are kind of in this part of the country, or whatever. You're just going to start to feel and figure it out for yourself. But unless you're just not a visual person at all, having a US map to just put your little stickers on. And what's really important to know about your treasure map is that do not think about how much anything costs at this point. Do not think about how much time you have necessarily, but really treat this stage as brainstorming and just let it all go and just see what it is that appeals to you and have fun with it. All right, so I have taken all my stuff, my notebooks, my other books, lots of different resources, notes that I have taken, lists that I have made, things that I found on Pinterest, all of this, and I started to pin some of them on the map. And so far, you can see most of the ones that I'm super interested in are concentrated out west in Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, Colorado, and Utah. I'm hardly done yet, but this is where I started, and this is definitely where things seem to be concentrated. This is my primary destination area. So creating this treasure map has really given me a great visual to see from really home to west and then back again. And I'll figure out the details down the road. Okay, so I have a pretty good idea now. And believe me, this has taken me some time. I've thought about this a lot, obviously, before I created this for you. This treasure map that I've created, it doesn't have any reservations attached to it. It doesn't have a budget attached to it. It doesn't have a time constraints attached to it yet. It's just truly just a joyful representation of places that I'd like to visit. I won't be able to do all of them, but it gives me a great place to start. So that's what I hope for you right now, that you'll either take your phone and use your notes in your phone, or you will create a document on your computer, or if you have my book, and I also provide space for people to start brainstorming and creating some ideas for their treasure map. And it's such a fun thing to do because it's no holds barred. You just dream and you put it all out there. And we haven't even talked about sort of how you get from there to a solid plan, and that'll come. But for now, just take some time and create your own treasure map and see where it is that you might want to go. It's not a checklist. This is a brainstorming exercise to really seek wonder and find things that make you happy and feel alive, and you can seek beauty and feel free. And these are all the things that define solo road tripping. You get to make your own decisions, you get to choose all the things, and you do what brings you joy, and however it is that you want to seek wonder, you get to decide this very unique, very fulfilling way of traveling. So how about some homework? Okay, this is the super fun kind though. I'd love for you to consider what you treasure. And if you missed part 3 and you feel like there's something missing here, then go back and check that video out here so that you can fill in those blanks. And it will help you to create those pins to put on your treasure map. And then just get started. And if you're still in the collecting stage, I mean, let's face it, I think I'm always going to be in the collecting stage, then just keep on with it. It is an evolving thing. It's not like you just have to finish this before you can move on. So if you're ready to put it all out there, then order that Now map that is in the link below and have fun with all those stickers, because we never outgrow those either, do we? There's something magical about seeing that treasure map begin to take shape. You can just keep adding and subtracting as we begin the practical planning. And speaking of that, we are almost to it. So again, here's the link to the whole How to Plan the Perfect Solo Road Trip in 2025 playlist, and another video that I think you just might enjoy as you're brainstorming. I took a 5-week solo road trip this past summer, and I vlogged for the first time. So I have 29 days worth of vlogs that you can see, but I'll just put one here as an example. It might give you a little something to add to your own treasure map. So happy hunting, and I'll see you on the road.